Anytime that Storm uses the word road in a ball, it has a lot to live up to. The hype, the expectation. We have had some of the greatest balls of all time with the word road in it. And so when you're looking now at the brand new iteration of a road ball called the Road Warrior, well, it better be pretty fantastic. Throwing this ball, the angularity, the cleanness, this is what Storm represents. This is Storm's identity wrapped into a bowling ball. If you want to have a little fun, you want to open up the lane, you want to create a little angle down lane, the Road Warrior, that's the ball that needs to be in your hands.
What's up, Storm Nation? I'm here today throwing the Road Warrior for the very first time, and I really like what I'm seeing out of this ball. I see this ball coming into play later in the day for me, kind of like when I would use a High Road Pearl, which is a staple in my tour bag. I almost always get into that ball come mid to later in the day when the front part of the lane gets really burnt up, and I see this ball being the perfect replacement for that. R2S deep cover really gets the ball down the lane nice and clean, and the AI core gives me a lot of pop through the pins. I see myself throwing a lot of strikes with this ball. Hopefully it doesn't let me down.
Hey guys, Yannick here, and oh my, this one I'm excited for. The new Power Edge polish really does make a difference. This ball was clean, but still able to dig into the lane to shape nicely into the pocket. I was bowling on fresh and I was able to move left on every shot, and the ball still turned the corner. A super nice, clean, and trustable reaction. This ball is definitely coming with me to tournaments.
Hey Storm Nation, Steve Klemkin, and we're throwing the Road Warrior here. This lane condition is broken down quite a bit. I actually bowled after Yannick. I am able to still create a pretty clean skid through the heads in the mid lane, and it really creates that shape down lane and is quite late, so it's long and strong. You're gonna see this ball fit right in between the original High Road and the Road. The Road has a stronger cover stock and is gonna pick up the mid lane a little bit more, while the Road Warrior is gonna be longer, later, and cleaner, and still provide that pop you need down lane to carry the pins.
I bowled after both Yannick and Steve, which was the perfect time to bring this one out. I tried it out on the fresh, and it wasn't the best, but now that I can get in and give it as much axis rotation as I can, I'm confident it's gonna stay on line as long as I need it to. This one reminds me of the classic Storm skid flip look that recovers from just about anywhere. Like I said, this is the one you're going to want to go to after the lane is transitioned and the first 2/3 of the lane are torched.
This Road Warrior for me is a very clean high RG ball. It allows me to stay a little bit like in the dirt, or I can move left, but I don't have to like fling it down the lane or throw it over it too much like I would if I was in a bigger ball. I see this ball coming into play towards the end of the blocks when, you know, they're torched and the fronts are going a little bit, and this has got plenty of pop in it down lane, so it kind of allows me to stay where I want to stay and then get it to flow through it, and it comes off it pretty hard down the lane.
Hey Storm Nation, we just got done throwing the Road Warrior. We bowled on a used beaten path condition that was hooking quite a bit. And look, I'm really excited about this one. Back home, I bowl on a lot of bad surfaces and lighter volumes, so you can see the higher RG pushes the ball through the front very easily, but the cover reads the oil just enough, slightly more than what some of the entry-level pieces would do. This allowed me to slow down and go around the pattern, and I really see this ball coming into play when the bigger symmetrical pieces either hook too much or become lazy on the back part of the lane.
Hey guys, if you throw the ball anything like I do, you're going to love the Road Warrior. I tend to prefer pearl balls in my arsenal, and this hooks late enough to where I can stand pretty far right and just throw the ball super simple straight into the pocket. And as you can see, flush strikes all the way. That sounds very bro-y, but we're going with it. Okay, I sound like a bro, but I think that was okay. Okay, I channeled Ken.